Hi friends, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Thanks for letting me back into your home again. Tonight I'm going to bring you something that was a staple many years ago. People don't use it very much anymore, but we're going to make something with fruit cocktails, just a plain can of fruit cocktail. Now when I was growing up, my grandmother used to she made cakes out of them. She would do congealed salads and put fruit cocktail. Or a lot of times she just had little plates after dinner. We'd have a bowl of fruit cocktail for dessert. So tonight I'm going to share with you my grandmother's recipe on fruit cocktail cake. And in honor of my grandmother, I got her bowl out tonight. So what I'm going to do is I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. We'll put the 2 cups of all-purpose flour into my bowl. I got 1 3/4 cups of sugar that I'm going to add to my bowl. I'm going to stir that around just a little bit. Then I have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then I have 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Okay, and I'm going to stir this all around. Good, they're all combined together. Next, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of melted butter. Okay. Now, to that, I'm going to add 2 eggs. There's 1. There's 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slightly beat them up just a little bit. Then I'll pour that in with my flour and my sugar. Then I've got 2 cups of fruit cocktail. Now I found out one of those great big cans that I showed you earlier that you can find in the stores. That's 2 cups. You drain all the liquid off of it because all I want in here is the fruit cocktail. So I drained all the liquid and I've got 2 cups of fruit cocktail. So I'm going to pour that in there and I'm going to stir it all around together. So I've got my butter, my flour, my sugar. Stir it all around in here. And this is going to be a thick dough. A thick batter. Get it all incorporated. You want to make sure that you bring up all the flour and stuff from the bottom as you're doing this, because there's a lot of flour and things on the bottom, so you get it all mixed together. Okay, as you can see, that's pretty much mixed together. All the flour and everything is already incorporated in this. And like I said, it's a real thick mixture. Next, I've got a 9x13 cake pan I'm going to use. And I'm going to spray that pretty generously. And then I'm going to pour my batter into my pan. And this is really going back, I talk about bringing you vintage recipes. This is really a vintage recipe because I don't know anybody today that makes fruit cocktail cakes or gelatin. If you do, let me know. I would be interested to know if you still do that or not. But like I said, when I was growing up, it was done a whole lot. So now we'll take this and I'm just going to press this around my pan. Now my oven's on 350 degrees. We'll press this around in my pan and we'll put it in the oven for about 40 minutes or until I get a toothpick that comes out clean. So, and then after we do that, I'll let you see what it is. But you see how quickly we made this with very few ingredients. And like I said, this was a real staple many, many years ago, along with gelatin salads and just the fruit cocktail for dessert. So let's put this in the oven for 40 minutes and I'll be back and we'll see what it looks like. Welcome back. I've got our fruit cocktail cake out of the oven. It looks wonderful. Look at that. It's a picture of beauty. Look at that. It's a beautiful cake. You know what? I love bringing you all these videos because I remember so many little things when I'm talking to you all about things that my mother and my grandmother did. I spent a lot of time with my grandmother. I love both of my grandmothers. But my one grandmother had the old-time ice box. When you open it up, and it just had two places for an ice tray. They had no freezer. They had to buy everything daily. And I remember that sometimes when we were going over the summertime, she would take those trays, take one of the trays out and put fruit cocktail in it and freeze it so we could have a frozen fruit cocktail. We'd smush it up with our fork. So this brings back a lot of memories. But anyhow, let's cut our fruit cocktail cake. Okay. Probably should let it cool just a little bit longer, but I'm impatient. I've got to get it out to show it to y'all. Okay, there it is. Let me get the rest of it out here. And there's a grape right on top. Now, you're talking about something really yummy. As you look through here, you can see all the fruit and everything, the peaches and everything. If you're looking back at another video I had, a friend of mine gave me this sifter, and from now on I'm going to call it the Polo sifter. So I've got the Polo sifter, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add just a little bit of powdered sugar on the top of mine, and then I'm going to try it. Wow, you know what? That is so good that deserves another bite. This just brings back such wonderful memories of a time long past, long gone. So you might want to try this. It's a very simple recipe. You see how quick we took to make it, and it's a really pretty recipe to serve with ice cream for dinner. Until next time, I'm Jim Mann. If you find me on Facebook and like me, and also look me up on YouTube, and if you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell, then you'll never miss another recipe. I try to bring you unique recipes and ones lost in time sometime. So until next time, I'm Jim and Meredith saying you take care of yourself. We live in a crazy time in a crazy world. You take care. Know that I'm thinking about you. And thank you for having me in your home. Until next time, God bless. This is a great time to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so you'll never miss another recipe.